The People versus Fester's Quest. The charge is that it's a terrible game. And it is, in fact, a terrible game through which we of the court will show that the game is absolutely putridly bad in every single way, except Sunsoft's music. And we will show why it is bad in a multitude of different ways, and we will show that it is not worth purchasing and that it should be banned from import and export to these United States. Basically, the story of the game is Fester, Uncle Fester, that Fester, bald white Fester, is for some reason the only person an alien take over the little town and wherever it is. For some reason, is the only person who didn't get taken over by aliens or transformed into an alien or teleported away, except his own family members, who for some reason are all in houses that look really similar to the house from the Addams Family, but they're apparently just normal townhouses that they live separately in, I guess. I mean, I guess when they're not on the TV show, they live separately because they're not really a real family or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. The point of the story is Fester walks around with the definition of an assault rifle, powering himself up to kill aliens brutally by shooting them.
He walks around, he can't jump, he has a variety of wacky devices that are, nothing really special. He's got a light bulb that lets him see in the dark in the sewers. You'll be spending a lot of time in the sewers, kind of like this game's ratings.
His gun powers up, he gets a whip at one point from Morticia, of all people, why? I mean, she's a dominatrix, obviously. She always was. That was obvious to me. But why him? Wouldn't she give the whip to her husband? Anyway, the point of the story is, it's ridiculous. It's totally putridly, just horridly bad. He can't jump. When he gets stung by bees, he moves very slowly. The only way to cure the bee sting is to use vice grips on his nipples. I don't know why. Again, with the sadomasochism. Why? Were they just really perverted when they wrote this game, or did they think it would be funny? It is kind of funny, but oh my goodness, I can't do this. I can't do this. We cannot allow this game to be distributed. It needs to be completely just banned outright. It's terrible. It's bad. The main reasons it's bad are it's poorly designed. There's just one big level that's all the other levels rolled into one, where you just go up and down stairways. Not enough family members are present to rescue. There's no cousin yet. There's a lot of the very periphery family members you don't rescue. Which, I mean, they were guest characters on the show most of the times they were on the show. I can understand why they would not be in the game, but I want them in the game, because if I'm going to rescue the family, I'm going to rescue the whole family, all the cousins, all the sisters, all the daughters, all of that.
And the bosses, such as they are just a lot of things in this game are just complete, utter, just piss poor, not even remotely even a little bit concealed rip-offs that are just utterly bad, just putridly bad. I mean, just like, bleh.
just utterly, just worse, just the worst thing ever. And the main drawback this game has is a lot of it is an obvious rip-off. In fact, 90% of this game is obviously ripped off. I mean, some of the enemies are bosses from Blaster Master that they just shrunk down and made into enemies. And the assault rifle he gets is pretty damn cool, actually. It's certainly a home defense weapon if there ever was one. It goes from shooting balls of Nickelodeon goo to shooting gigantic spikes. I mean, you have to power it all the way up. And you get... That's another thing. The game that has one of those really annoying things that's booby trap power-ups that actually lower your power level. The word whip and the word gun in red, don't pick them up. They lower your power level. The whip you can pick up unless you already have the whip to kick it like Simon Belmont. But if you don't have the whip yet and you pick up a red whip, it's not going to lower your power level. But if you have the gun already, which you start the game already with the gun, and you pick up a red gun, the word gun in red, it's going to be like gun control and lower your power level. Speaking of, one of the very few positive aspects about this game's absolutely just idiotically putrid design is that turbo fireworks in this game. And it's not, while it's not essential, once you get your gun powered all the way up, Turbo Fire makes the game much, much, much faster and easier. Even though faster speed is only a little bit faster than Grandpa Sawyer.
It's bad. It's really bad. Controls, 3 flushes. Graphics, 2 flushes. Sound, 1 flush. Overall design, 4 flushes. The reason it has 4 flushes in overall design is, frankly, it's an obvious ripoff a lot of the time. I can't do this. I can't do this.
I sentence this game to gamer hell. It is guilty of all charges. Guilty of being shitty as hell. Guilty of being not worth a penny.
Guilty of being not even fit for I don't even know what. Just, it's guilty. It's obviously guilty in every way it can possibly be guilty. This game has shown itself to be remorselessly crappy, and it needs to go straight to gamer hell.